hit motion picture Serial Marm. Have you heard of it?
Yeah.
Oh shit. Well, what's it about there, Joe?
Well, you're the one talking about it. Why don't you clue us?
Yeah, but you'd probably do better at this one than I would, Joe.
Uh, this is about a suburban housewife, and she just raising her kids, trying to make sure everybody's happy and well fed, you know. But well, there's something sinister behind that smile, Tom. Behind that gleam in her eyes. She likes to make prank calls, Tom. You ever make prank calls when you were a youngster?
Joe, not only did I love making prank calls when I was a youngster, throughout my whole life, I love making prank calls. Shit's fucking awesome. Shout out to the Jerky Boys. If it wasn't for you, I might not love anything in this world.
Yeah. Yeah, Tom, they did call him the jerky boy, but for totally different reasons.
I ate my own cum.
So that's her way of getting out her hidden aggression, Tom. Fucking with one lady in particular. And well shit, turns out that's just the beginning, Tom. That's not enough for her. You know, she just wants to kill anybody that just fucking pisses her off, that goes against her moral turpitude. And she does, Tom. She starts killing because she has a fascination with serial killers and thinks, well, shit, anything they can do, I can do better.
Damn, like that song.
They can't, yes, I can. No, they can't, yes, I can. Oh, shit. And, well, we all know serial killers never get away with it, Tom. She doesn't either. She gets arrested, taken to court, and then it's a trial, Tom. Then we see the media, how the media steps in, and we see marketing and stuff. And fuck, $12 t-shirts back then. And what year was this?
1994.
Damn, they were saying, fuck. Nobody better ever say my fucking shirts are too costly, because goddamn, I got 1994 prices. Shit.
April 1994 prices. Well, that's the month it came out. I'm sure they shot that a little sooner.
Yeah, have to change that pretty soon. But we'll get to that. Uh, yeah, this movie is all about, Tom.
What? All I heard was this movie is all about Tom.
No, that's what this movie is all about.
I sure, yeah. That's the basic plot. There's a lot of stuff kind of skimmed over, like the tone and shit. Uh I'm not a big John Waters fan. I've seen a few of his movies, and I can appreciate that, he makes the kind of movies he wants to make, and it's out there for the people who like that kind of thing. But eh, this just seemed like kind of a studio polished version of that. It was fine. There were a couple jokes, like the prank call shit at the beginning. That was terrific. I laughed out loud. Her fucking sneezing on the baby, fucking terrific. I laughed out loud, but a lot of it was just like, yeah, this movie thinks it's a little funnier than it is. And if anybody knows anything about that, it's me. So it was all right. And I don't know, Ricky Lake, I don't like her. And seeing her kissing, that made me physically ill.
I don't think anybody likes Ricky Lake, Tom. I don't think Ricky Lake likes Ricky Lake, you know. But John Waters does, and he seems to like people like that, Like you said, I'm not a John Waters fan at all. This is the only thing he ever made that I like. Everything else I think is fucking garbage. I know it has a huge following, but that shit's not for me. I think the biggest thing that carries this movie is Kathleen Turner. She's fucking great as the serial mom. You know, she just she plays that role to the T, man. She's just fucking awesome. And
I mean, she was alright, but she was kinda distracting because she has a black person's nose on a white lady's face, so the whole time I was just looking at her disproportionate nose.
I know what you mean by that racist comment, Tom. And I,
Oh, it's wider, you see.
that is
It
more
just doesn't physically fit her face.
not a fast custom shirts statement where we believe in, shirts for everyone. You
No, I mean, just having studied anatomy and everything like that, it's just, it doesn't fit right.
Yeah, so it's this DVD here, which just the DVD, no need to upgrade. It's got some bonus features, that I thought about watching, but then I thought, nah, they're gonna talk to John Waters, and that's probably gonna make me dislike the movie a little, because I don't like him. I don't like the way he looks, you know. Uh,
That mustache is pretty fucking stupid.
Stupid. Like Little Richard has that mustache,
But
but
I mean, you shut your mouth and don't say a goddamn thing ill about Little Richard.
Little Richard's Little Richard. He can get away with that shit, you know? A white dude, skinny white dude in a suit. No, you just get away with that, I guess. But um, yeah, I like this. I think it's good. I don't doesn't bother me if Tom doesn't like it because he doesn't like most things, and our versions of what's funny are very different. But yeah, I also like the crank calls. I did like the baby bit. There's a bunch of other shit that made me laugh. And yeah, give it a watch, folks. Give it a watch.
Yeah, I mean, I can see that. You I don't want to say it's like, oh, Joe likes to mock suburban life and suburban humor. It's not really that. It's more like these white women, she's Louise, and that's what you think's funny, and that's fine.
Yeah.
This reminded me some of Greener Grass, which I really like and think's funny. It's hard for me to recommend anything comedy related to you if it's not like a documentary or a movie I thought was very boring, then I can't recommend it to you, but maybe check out Greener Grass because it's just pretty much laughing at suburban white women and making a mockery of it.
So the remake of Serial Mom. Gotcha. No need to
It
watch.
I don't think there's killing in it. It's just it's more weird for sure. It's more of a weird and surreal movie than I mean Serial Mom is grounded as a John Waters movie could be, but this is more weird. And this also reminded me of Natural Born Killers, so much so that I had to look up when both movies were made, hence why I knew 1994. Like when I was watching this, I was just like, did John Waters just say, oh, Natural Born Killers did well? I'm going to do my version. Well, this just came out a few months before. So I guess this kind of thing was just in the zeitgeist of the pop culture at the time where it's like, oh, glorifying serial killers in the media and
Zach.
maybe yeah, I mean, maybe that was like around Jeffrey Dahmer and John Wayne Gacy time and I don't know. It just seemed a lot of parallels with this movie and Natural Born Killers, which I haven't seen in fucking years, but
Yeah, I never liked that one. That one never, it was weird seeing Rodney Dangerfield play the role that he did, but the rest of the movie is just fucking stupid to me. It's just really over the top when it's like unlike Serial Mom, where they're intentionally trying to make a comedy, I don't know what the fuck Oliver Stone was doing other than cocaine.
But I'm sure you can definitely see the parallels
Yeah,
between.
yeah, and I'm sure like if anybody looked, there's probably a few other ones like that too. You know, with media sensationalism of shit. But yeah, this was the time of like shows like fucking Maury and all that other shit.
Ricky Lake.
Lake, you know.
Yeah, I don't know. It was all right. I can see why people like it. Um, I have no reason to ever watch it again, but there was some funny shit, more misses than hits, but
I do. I'll watch it again next year. And
watch it again next year. I think Shout Factory, whatever they're calling themselves these days, have a special. So if you need it cleaned up, I'm sure it's fucking cleaned up. But
I don't really. This DVD is fine. You know, if you find this at a half price books or something like that, pick it up there. There's no need to spend a shitload of money. I didn't check to see if it's streaming anywhere.
bring it closer on her face so everybody could see her fucking Polynesian nose. Look at how disproportionate that shit is. And it's photoshopped on the fucking thing. You can definitely tell. It's weird. It's her nose is fucking wider than her. Oh, look at that pie. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just if you're a something weird video fan, I'm sure you've already seen this movie and love it. It's just the shit that's fucking influenced this movie is, it's all over. Like Wasp Woman, I just saw that fucking movie and it sucks. And you got this fucking poster that you're prominently displaying. And then the Shock 'em Dead fucking VHS. I know the bitch is in your movie, but that fucking shit sucks too. All this H.G. Lewis shit sucks. I don't give a fuck about Agent Double 77 or whatever the fuck that movie's called. That shit just wasn't for me. Like, if I seen this as a teenager or this came out when I was a teenager, maybe I'd be like, oh yeah, but it's just I'm a generation too late maybe for it. It's just the killer fucking suburban mom. That's like cliche by the time I started watching horror movies. So,
You're an old man, and you were very late in horror movies.
but I mean,
you were
that's
just fun so much.
fucking Wanda.
But
Fuck.
unlike Tom, I like it. I'm sure you'll like it too. Well,
Hey.
I said it.
Thanks for
Wait a
checking out the show.
Is that like a cue
We hope
card?
you dug it, baby. If so, give us a thumbs up. Subscribe and let us know down below. Support Tom and Joe by heading over to DWNProductions.net and FastCustomShirts.com. Until next time.